All right, tribe, that's it for today's study group. Mixed it up, did it on a Saturday. Today, I'll break down the Code of Ethics, which is our blueprint, our guidebook to the profession of social work. And remember to do that Code of Ethics check-in. But bump all that, people want to know, did you like this group, not like this group? People learning about the Code of Ethics on a Saturday, honest feedback.
Hi, Ray. This was an excellent group. Thank you
Hey,
so much. I've learned so much. I'm going to be testing soon this is going to be my eighth time. And I'm believing God that this time, eight is a number of new beginnings. And I'm believing God that I'm going to pass. So I'm going to take some other classes of yours as well prior to my taking my license exam. Thank you so much.
no, absolutely. Eight's actually my favorite number, so shout out to that. But it's all good. Sometimes, again, we know this exam requires a different way of thinking and just how we're approaching it. So for everyone listening, that last sentence, what is the question asking me? Because like we were showing earlier, there are times where we could pick an answer choice where it sounds good. Yes, it's beneficial to the client. Sure. But are we answering the question? That last sentence is the actual question. Not to say we only look at the last sentence. Of course, we look at the entire question, but that last sentence, we want to make sure we're answering the question and that code of ethics check-in just to see if there's anything at play from the code of ethics at play within this question, because that will guide us to the right answer. So it's all good. You attended today. Read your code of ethics notes coming up like in a couple days, because you say your exam's coming up. Max out that section as much as possible. So it's all good. And let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you.
Hey, Ray.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hey, somebody.
hey, Ray. I really appreciate the group today. I take my exam on the 5th of August, still going hard studying. This is my second time taking the code of ethics, and each time I pull out a whole lot of information. So really grateful for the group, and keep doing what you're doing. Like I said before, I took my MSW finished in 2019, so it's been a minute. So I appreciate all the refreshers I can get. So thank you.
No, absolutely. And it's all good because, again, just a different way of thinking and being able to practice this. So when we're doing our consistent daily practice questions, and I don't want us to burn ourselves out where it's like, oh, I got to do 50 million a day. No, like we're doing our 2 a day. And of course, if we're doing like, oh, 5, 10 a day, cool. But just more so staying consistent. And again, that code of ethics check-in, just so we can max out that section as much as possible, is all good. And let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you. It's all good.
Hey, Ray, just wanted to say thank you for the
Hey,
group. I know that your RayTube with your ethics breakdown helped me along with the study groups for my LMSW a couple years ago. And as always, you never disappoint with breaking things down. I learn more and more with every session that you give and feel more grounded, especially in the code of ethics. So thank you. And I also test August 5th. So good luck.
nice. And again, that code of ethics check-in, you got this. Oh, and Lacey, real quick, since you mentioned the playlist, would you, because people are curious, would you say that, and honest, like I'm not paying Lacey, nothing like that, would you say it's worth, in your honest opinion, and I'm gonna keep this in, do you think it's worth, in your honest opinion, to attend the Code of Ethics group or just listen to the playlist?
Oh, both. The playlist was extremely helpful. I've listened to it again with my LMSW. I've listened to it multiple times, even preparing for my clinical license. Without the RayTube, that's really what even got me into like, oh, your study groups are $25, which is significantly cheaper than a lot of other options that other people offer. So I feel like just the reasonable amount that you charge is super helpful and allowed me to even participate in the study groups. But also, yeah, you can't replace the study groups either because it's real content. And then you get to ask those specific questions and you just break things down. And every time that I attend, I learn more. So both of them.
Appreciate it. And I would say, if nothing else, because sometimes people, I appreciate that. And when the emails come in where people say like, oh, Ray, should I attend? Do you think I should attend? I say, if nothing else, tap into a free study group or a $5 study group, because I understand the financial burden with it, where I would hear, because I don't know every study group program under the sun, but I would hear that where it's like people charging more and more and more, Ray, you could charge more. And it's like, I know I could charge more, but it's like, I'm okay with this, like I'm okay with this, but definitely appreciate you, and let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ray.
Hey.
So I would like to thank you for your groups and your study strategies and things like that. I take a lot of practice exams because I'm fearful of going into the exam with no strategy. But I started attending your groups, right? And I hear you in my head. So I took a test this morning at like 4 a.m. because I'm testing pretty soon. And I heard you in my head, and I took a deep breath through every sentence because I am going to get extra time, so I'm not rushing through. I took a deep breath through every sentence, like you said on one of your videos. I use your AOT.
There you go.
And the with the clusters, the PSS. And I got an 82 on that practice exam this morning.
There we go.
So
nice.
Thank you, because the information is sticking, and you make it fun, especially dealing with the LGBT community. When we talked about the pansexual and things like that, put it in the pan and everybody could get it. Like things like that helps me, retain the information rather than sitting there and reading something. So thank you very, very much for all your strategies and all the affordable groups that you do. It's very much appreciated.
No, absolutely. And the ways to remember where, again, when it comes to those recall questions, terms. We're talking about research, and think about, for anyone listening, like in the YouTube space or whatnot, terms, research, those are all terms. DSM disorders, you mentioned LGBTQIA plus terms for their community. Those are all terms. What is the question charading to me, like acting out, or match the peanut butter with the jelly? And I found for myself, when I put myself in that frame of mind of, what is usually the client, but it could say the social worker or or a parent or something like that. But what is the client usually charading to me in this question? Or we're just matching the peanut butter with the jelly. We're just pairing something together. And it just tends to fall in that category for the recall, like the frame of mind to identify the right answer. And then for scenario-based questions, two things that help: we always want to answer the question being asked. And there are times where the last sentence will just have a bit of that additional information in it. So we really want to be able to answer what the question is asking, and just doing a check-in to see if there's anything at play from the code of ethics. But yeah, for that recall, definitely come up with those tips and tricks, like a DSM disorder, whether you are diagnosed with a disorder, someone friend, family, always be mindful of clients, actor, actress, movie, cartoon character, whatever. Whatever's applicable to help us remember, and like the AOT songs and stuff like that. So definitely glad you get value out of the videos and the groups. And let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you.
All right, thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I do also find it very beneficial that you taught us to read some key terms backwards. Mm-hmm. That took the cake for me. So.
There you go.
Yes. Again, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ray. I want to thank you so much for the group today. I have learned a lot. I will take my test August 11. Even English is not my first language, but I love how you break down terms and, making them much easier to be understandable. Thank you for your advice. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Ray. This is Monica.
Hey.
This is my first time in your group, and I really enjoyed it. You broke down a lot of questions. A lot of things are much clearer now. I am also watching your YouTube playlist, and it has been awesome as well. I think I'm on number 9, but I'm just getting started. I did receive my MSW in 2023, so this will be my first time taking the MSW exam. So I am going to continue your videos, and I want you to know you did a really great job, and thank you for answering a lot of questions for me today.
No, absolutely. And listen, I got plans for us when we pass. So I'm excited when you guys are, studying, getting the value. And remember to show ourselves grace because I know you mentioned graduating 2023, whether it's 2023, 2019. Show ourselves grace. This exam requires a different way of thinking than we're used to. And to be honest, there are times where in real life and practice, we're responding the appropriate way. But when we see it kind of written out, it's kind of like throws us off because it just presents it in a different way. So stay the path. Like you say, you're tapping into the videos, consistent questions, and we're going to get there.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say thank you so much. I don't know how I found you. I don't know if it was on Facebook or whatever social media platform that I use, but I wanted to say thank you. I have been studying. It took like forever for me to get approved to even take the exam. And when they gave me the opportunity to take the exam, which took 4 months, I don't understand why. I have attended every study group that you have offered since the day that they've given me the okay to test. I take my test in a couple days, and you have made this so, I'm not even going to say easy. It's just like, it's clear to me now, and I feel so confident that I'm going to pass, and I just want to say thank you.
No, absolutely. And, sometimes like, it's just a different way of thinking, and I'm just giving my Ray perspective on it, where it's like, okay, if the format is the same as far as like multiple choice and whatnot, 3 or 4 answer choices, but what is this question actually asking me? And remember, it's a social worker exam, so we want to respond as a social worker. What does it mean to respond as a social worker? Well, we want to make sure that our code of ethics, we're keeping that at mind, because there's a good chance that something from the code of ethics might be at play within that question. And we know a good amount of questions will be, because that's a section, the professional values and ethics section on our exam. And social work aside, we're being asked a question. So we always want to make sure that we answer that question. So that last sentence is the actual question. Why? Because it ends in a question mark. It's not like the question will have 2 question marks in it or no question mark at all, unless it's just a direct recall question, but that's different. That's either, charades or match the peanut butter with the jelly. And then when we really start to just look at what these questions are, it kind of goes like because once you see it, it's like you can't unsee it now. So it's all good. We found each other, how we found each other, and now we're here. Now we go get that license. So it's all good. And let us know what you passed so we can celebrate you. All right, everyone. Thank you for attending today's study group. I appreciate you. And again, to purposely sound like a broken record, stay consistent with your studies. 2 practice questions a day. Now, if you feel wild and crazy, I'm gonna do 5 questions, 10 questions, cool. Make sure we're staying consistent and applying that thought process behind it is all good. Show yourself grace, stay consistent. And of course, let us know when you pass so we can celebrate you. All right, everyone. I'll see you next study group. Bye.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.